Hi everyone, NancyAnger here, and thank you for watching. So I wanted to do a short video about the secret to success. And this applies to anything, anyone, anytime. And so first I want to ask yourself a question. This is a question that came up this week for me a lot in my teaching. And so the question is, what would you do if you knew you could not fail? I want you to think about that and sit and spend a few minutes, and maybe later, or you can pause this video. What would you do if you knew you could not fail? And then write out whatever comes to you. Don't think about it, just write it, let it come through. So earlier this week, or within about the past week or so, I was going through some boxes that I hadn't looked at in a while, some papers, and I found this questionnaire I filled out 20 years ago. It was February 2000, and it was clues to discovering your life purpose. And the last question was, what would you do if you knew you could not fail? And my answer was I would open a health spa or a health center. At that time, I was almost 38 years old, stay-at-home mother, helped my husband in his business, and I had been interested in health and fitness and working with it for over the years. And I also had just started practicing yoga a couple months before. 2 years later from when I wrote this paper, which I just put it away, I haven't looked at it for 20 years. I wrote the paper, I started teaching yoga 2 years later. And the yoga classes I started teaching in the basement of a church and in a mill, and those classes over time grew into a yoga and wellness center. And what was the secret? How did that happen? I had no business plan. I had no intention other than I wanted to help people and I wanted to teach yoga. And so I kept showing up. I would show up to classes, and sometimes the classes would have one person and sometimes no people. And I just reminded myself what I wanted. I wanted to teach yoga, and I kept showing up and I kept showing up. And that studio, those classes turned into, over the years, as I just followed the next step, into a yoga and wellness center. And so what stops many of us, right, from doing doing something that we would really like to do is doubt. That's one of the biggest killers of dreams. And the doubt that when we have the doubt and then we listen to it and we don't take action. So it's not just the doubt itself, because I have doubt plenty of times. I have doubt quite often, as a matter of fact, but for the most part, I just keep going. I don't usually listen to that doubt. And the more I don't listen to that doubt and really just listen to what's truly coming through for me and just take the next step and take the next step, that is the true secret to success. And you can probably ask any other business person or someone that has something that maybe is, they seem successful to you at. It's not that successful people still have doubts, but they've also stepped forward and decided to go, despite the doubts, just take the next action and the next step and the next step. So let me see. Yeah, so that is the secret to success, really, is not giving up on yourself, not giving up on your dreams, just taking a step despite the doubt. So I hope this was useful and helpful. If you want to share what you would do if you knew you could not fail, and what is one small step that you can take today. Thanks for listening, and wherever you're listening from, if you're seeing this on YouTube and this was helpful, please share, or subscribe, or if you're seeing it somewhere else, just let me know. I'd love to hear. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.